Hi, my name is Amanda Johnson. I am doing a speech how prayer should be allowed in any school setting. Unalienable rights, the words speak for themselves. We have assured rights that should not be interfered with for any circumstance. Separating church and state is an ideal situation promoted by many and lightly mentioned in the Constitution. The Constitution also gives us protected rights. Everyone is guaranteed the freedom of religion. Therefore, praying should be allowed in public schools. Correct? Praying in school is a personal right, and that should be allowed. Isn't freedom of religion a right that should be promoted and endorsed? Thomas Jefferson once said, if the freedom of religion is guaranteed to us by law, in theory, can never rise and practice under overbearing of public opinion, then and only then will truth prevail over fanaticism. Basically, he is explaining the freedom of religion can never truly be achieved until opinion of extremist people it is toned down and the truth is revealed. There are always going to be people who try to persuade you towards a different religion or a specific religion. However, everyone has the right to practice their own religion. Teachers and public school officials need to understand there is a thin line that separates the allowance of practicing religion and promoting a religion. Overall, students have the choice to practice and follow through with any practice of religion. Secondly, it is stated that no matter where we are, public or private, people should be allowed to pray freely. In the Constitution, it clearly states Congress shall not make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. In the commandment in the United States, Congress may not prohibit the free exercise of any religion, therefore proving we have the guaranteed right to practice the chosen religion that we choose. The fact that the school or public have and should not have no effect on our own protected rights guaranteed by those men who set our Constitution and basic rights listed in the Bill of Rights. Like many topics, there is another opinion. In the Constitution, it promotes that the government is not supposed to support nor endorse any religion. Overall, there should not be any public influence in a religion. However, allowing students to pray would not be any sense of an influence. Praying is a personal and sacred action of many religions, and in the government and school officials should respect that. Secondly, the main priority of public schools is to protect their students. The author of an article explains public schools must protect students' rights to express themselves religiously and practice their own religion. and that is in the Religion and Public Affairs article. Teachers and other school officials must take it upon themselves to not encourage a certain religion. Most agree, supposedly. In Muslim, if you're into their religion, they pray 5 times a day in their 5 pillars of Islam. Public schools should not interfere with any part of their practice. In conclusion, as explained, praying in public schools is a right that American students should be able to have and to act upon during the school day. In the Constitution of the United States of America, it is clearly said that the government should not prohibit the exercise of a preferred religion. In fact, therefore, praying should be allowed as an exercise of any faith. Actually interfering with the right to profess our faith publicly should be seen as unconstitutional. In general, praying in public schools should be allowed in American students at American schools, whether it's private, charter, or public schools. Where I have found this information, the websites are www. Divinity.wfu.edu, the Ten Commandments, WashingtonPost.com, thenewsinstitute.org, statelaws.findlaw.com, Oxford Scholarship.com, and as well as www.helpme.com. Thank you for listening to my speech for my speech class at Kirtland College. Thanks. And my name is Amanda Johnson.